What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new series we've got going on here for Rocket Punch React. This is the Rocket Punch crew. I'm Cameron. Will.
Yep.
We're going to be sitting down here. React is our new series we're going to be doing where we just... Basically, it's us reacting to things, whether it's movie trailers, game content, any small clips and stuff like that. We're going to be sitting down, reacting, breaking them down.
Announcements of things. It's wonderful. This is great. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited about this. And what better way to start reacting than with Spider-Man Far From Home, the official trailer out here.
Trailer 2.
You're going to get 2 spoiler warnings for everybody watching this video. Spoiler warning number 1 is from us. If you have not seen Avengers Endgame, go away from this video, go watch that movie, and then come right back. Because there are major spoilers on this trailer, and you don't want to be spoiled if you have not seen Endgame.
Yeah.
Here is your second spoiler warning from good old Tom Holland.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up. But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer.
Pause.
First off, before even reacting, I appreciate this.
I do too. I have one problem with it. He leaks so much crap. He shouldn't be the one allowed to give the spoiler warning.
But he's Spider-Man. They have to put the face of the movie.
Put Nick Fury in front of it. I would have taken it more seriously if they had Sam Jackson saying, "You spoil this, I'm going to find you."
See, but they couldn't do that because then MFer would have been thrown around like at least some point in that.
Look, you know it's not in there.
Thing. Yeah.
Okay. You know, they signed him a big check so he wouldn't say it.
Let's keep going here. Again, spoilers starting now.
Everywhere I go, I see his...
So we're right in here.
I love the quality of street art in this world.
Yes.
That Marvel has. Because holy crap, you won't see anything like that around Huntsville if it doesn't involve a rocket.
Oh, right, but rockets are cool.
Oh no, yeah, they are. I'm just saying, you wouldn't get like some Tony Stark level insanity. It's like, no, this is Iron Man up here.
But this definitely, like, right from the gate sets a tone, like immediately after Endgame and the ramifications of that, Tony dying and Spider-Man, like, of course, been a father-son kind of relationship.
Yep.
With Tony, kind of, I would imagine that he would feel the most impacted by it. Besides
Pepper.
Yeah, besides Pepper.
And yeah, I would agree with that. I do love how they're going to be dealing with that in this story.
Yeah, 100%.
Face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too. I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
So Peter's eyes in that moment were the puffy, like, I just finished crying my eyes out.
Yeah, 100%. Like, what was he crying about? What were we doing there?
Well, no, dude, he's crying about Tony.
Oh, yeah, everybody loves Tony.
I'm sorry. Him with the Iron Spider suit is not fair for street level thugs.
And let's say that he's still rocking the Iron Spider suit after the events of Endgame. You would have thought that, it was just a one-off. He's going to go back to his regular friendly neighborhood suit. No, we get Iron Spider, and the fight scene itself was very, very cool. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. In Homecoming, there wasn't really fight scenes to this degree.
Not where like he's just in there making everybody look like a joke. No, like he was still kind of figuring himself out.
Mm-hmm. So it's really cool. I'm hoping to see a bunch more fighting scenes now that we have I would say an experienced Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I mean he did go to space and fight a war, so
he did, 100%.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs.
Oh, I love the quips.
That is great. I was laughing as soon as I heard. I'm like, yes, here are the quips. Here are the little jabs that Spider-Man is always known for. Glad to see it there. And also, like, you definitely see, I like the relationship he has with the police and stuff as well. He's very much like, this also shows that everybody knows about Iron Man. I'm not going to be surprised if there is some, like, huge memorial for Iron Man and for the people that were lost during Infinity War.
Yeah, but...
or Endgame, rather.
Well, because of the big mural for Iron Man and them knowing about it, it would also make me think that that's public knowledge.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's kind of hard to hide the snapping, but you know.
I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
I don't think as Spider-Man I would announce that.
Heads up, Nick Fury's calling you.
So, like,
I would never announce I was
you
going
never
on
announce
vacation
it.
as Spider-Man. Like, oh yeah, let me tell you the time when it's okay to strike. I would be like, yeah, I'm going on vacation, and then like hang out somewhere, wait for some stuff to start, like swoop in, beat them up. I got you.
Well, it also makes the question like, what would they would have figured something out? Like, wait, where's Spider-Man at? I haven't seen him in a couple of days or weeks or da-da-da.
Maybe he had finals.
That would be funny. Like, narrows that pull down of who he is. Because again,
I mean, to be fair, at one point in one of the comics, they don't go after him while he's in school because they realize that's perfect crime committing time.
yes, they wait till he. It's
So I mean, to be fair, they realize like where he is and kind of like who he may be. They know he's a high schooler at one point, and they're like, "No, we wouldn't go after him at school because then he'll just beat us all mercilessly."
I really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him.
and
You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I definitely want to say I like that. In the absence of Tony, that I think Happy Hogan is going to be kind
Like
of that
the
responsible
father figure.
adult figure for Peter, kind of moving forward. Which is, again, I've said it before we started this. It's a great move by Jon Favreau after directing the first two Iron Men. Let me make sure I position myself so that I am included in all future movies.
I will also say one thing I really like is that in the first trailer, it definitely makes you think that Happy and Aunt May are starting something.
Yeah,
So
it's
it
cooking a
is-
little bit.
So it's like, oh, okay. So this is how they're going to make Spider-Man part of like the new Trinity potentially. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see.
Gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What up, Dorks? What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo.
I love that freeze frame. Perfect.
Free frame because Flash is a jerk. He deserves that punch in the crotch there.
Hey, my question is, who's the one doing the punching?
I don't know. I think it's one of the other kids in the project or in the debate club that he's in. And I pause it here specifically talking about the fact that they're going to. Well, we still haven't really figured out where they're at, like Spain, something to that. I probably
That Spain or Italy? One of the two.
Italy.
based
They
on
probably said it,
architecture.
and then I probably completely passed me. But like, I'm assuming that they end up going there because it's like maybe a reward for them winning the country debate finals or something like that, or either that. I guess it's been so far removed from that. It could be something where it's like, look, we're gonna go travel the world. You know, some crap happened. Some of you, maybe all of you, were gone for the entirety of 5 years. We're gonna take you to this other place here, so you kind of relax, wind down a little bit. You know, no hard feelings that you got snapped out of existence.
They already have show times for Far From Home.
Oh yeah, tickets are available. Tickets available now for Far From Home. Don't worry, folks. We'll cook something up for you guys.
Oh, I think MJ really likes me.
That reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man.
Well, it's Nick Fury. He's on the boat. We saw this in the first trailer, but we're as we were about to see, we're going to get more in-depth view of like where Nick Fury is taking him.
Yeah. I want to kind of figure out. So we're back to the prior movie Spider Suit.
Yes, which I'm imagining that's the suit that he packs in his
The backup.
in the backup.
Yeah, I guess you would think. Well, no, there's metal in it. You'd think he would just wear it under his clothes all the time, but
That would have been easier than the suit. But I mean, maybe he still does. Maybe he does wear it under his suit or
yeah.
under his
Or
clothes.
maybe he gets one of those fancy spiders on his chest, double tap like Tony and nanotech.
Hey, he started it, and they have Black Panther still there. They got vibranium.
Yeah. Well, hang on. The nanotech wasn't even vibranium.
It wasn't.
Ooh. Could you imagine vibranium nanotech?
I'm sure they already have it. Wakanda forever.
This is Mr. Beck.
All right, let's take a second here. This one caught me off guard. I didn't know. We didn't really know from the first trailer Mysterio's role in this, but now coming in that he is partnered with Nick Fury, and he's shaking Spider-Man's hand. He's part of a team. It's like, okay, Quentin Beck's a good guy. We know him.
Maybe, maybe not. He's known to be a trickster and a liar.
Yes.
But
Let's continue on. We're going to talk about Quentin Beck here. Oh, you got some information for us?
no, I'm just looking this up because it would be interesting if they were to do the Illuminati,
And put him in there as one of them?
and well, because we don't have Tony anymore, so we don't have Tony, so we can't have Iron Man in the Illuminati. They are hinting into more.
Yep.
We don't have Professor X yet, but I'm assuming we will have a Professor X.
Also,
We have Doctor Strange already, and we can have Reed Richards now that we have Fox. So legit, this could be a build up to Illuminati, but instead of one of the other guys like the Hood, we can have Jake Gyllenhaal over here.
Here, this is.
To use someone like you on.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm hitting the button too far. Let's back up a little bit here so we can hear everything that's going on.
It's Mr. Beck.
We could have used someone like you on my world.
Your world?
Beck is from Earth, just not ours. The snap tore a hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
Stop. Bombshell drop. Did not expect this in the trailer. That multiverse confirmed.
Well, and so here's the thing. This all could be a lie too.
Now that's 100% correct as well, but it does make sense, especially the way Nick Fury explains it. Like the snap caused a rift in the universe because that much cosmic power, and you wipe out all the life on Earth. But also the events of Endgame, where they do go back in time and they do get the stones.
And there's 2 successive snaps.
All those snaps, it wouldn't be shot. Like, it's very believable that
Yeah, we have 4 total snaps.
Thanos
Thanos
Did
again to
twice.
destroy the stones. Banner.
and then
Stark.
Tony. Yep. So it is believable that there could be tears in our universe to invite other people from other universes in. I would also encourage people, as of this recording, there is a clip of Far From Home where they actually, I think Beck says he's from Earth 81823, and he says this one is designated Earth 616, which is very interesting.
Because that's the main Marvel comic line. However, it was the one that had Spider-Man UK is the number he references. I don't know.
Is it the 199999?
No, that was the previous designation for the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yep, it was. So it's very interesting to see that. But with you're playing around with multiverse. Like, what does that mean? A lot of people are talking about this is how they get the Fantastic Four. This is how they get the X-Men into the main
833.
MCU. 833?
Yeah, 833.
This is how they get X-Men and Fantastic Four and other characters from Fox into the multiverse.
I think that's cheap. A cheap way to get them in.
You do?
Yeah, I could see the Fantastic Four because they're explorers.
Yeah.
And they would do it that they could do it. The first family could do it that way. I don't think all the X-Men would come over that way. I think this is fan theory here. I think the second snap that Tony did, or the one that Bruce did, one of the two, was what may have awakened the X genes on accident.
Oh,
And
that
I think
much.
that's how they're going to do it.
That would be a good theory as well.
Because all that radiation causing evolution.
That's good. Ooh, man. Deep stuff here on the react.
Look, that's my fan theory. That's where I'm at until they tell me otherwise.
Let's keep going.
Yep.
We have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
There's gotta be someone else you can use.
So
Elementals.
let's roll back here and piggyback more to talk about.
Someone else.
There you go. Piggyback more to talk about Quentin Beck. I am on the path of a lot of people's fan theories as well, is that I believe that Quentin Beck will flip for some odd reason, because he has been known to be a trickster using special effects and all this magic and stuff. But I'm also curious as well, like, are these elementals actually real? Are they like beings that are coming out from other dimensions, or is it something, because we know Quentin Beck was really good at like props and technology and whatnot, if it's something, is Quentin Beck causing the elementals to attack.
Yeah.
I'm also curious as well, like if this is how they introduce like Hydra Man and Sandman into the Spider-Man lore,
Which is what it looks like they're actually doing.
it's hilarious.
And Molten Man.
That's how they bring him in. That would be very cool. Because I know Sandman he was portrayed okay in Spider-Man 3, and they never. I remember Hydra Man from the early '90s Spider-Man cartoons. He was cool. He was weird, but he was cool. I like him.
It is going to be interesting though, because there's two ways they can go with Quentin back here. They can go Sinister Six route, or they can go Illuminati.
It'd be interesting to see. I like how in the MCU, it's kind of taking those bases for the base stories they've told, and now it's kind of adapting and making its own stories, which I really, really like to see.
Yep.
There.
Can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel.
Unavailable.
So apparently, the only heroes available is Spider-Man. We got to get Spider-Man because Thor's off-world, of course.
Yeah.
As Guardians of the Galaxy. Captain Marvel is unavailable. What does that mean? Unavailable, because she's friends with Nick, so Nick should know
What's up? There's a scene near the end that I want to try to find with you, because I read something earlier that made me think one of the Skrulls was in the trailer.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna get to that. Okay.
Which could be setting things up.
I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
Pause. That line right there. That tells me everything we need to know about Nick Fury.
He's been to space, man. Like, what are you talking about?
Shut up, man. Just do your job.
We see Mysterio flying around.
Yep.
What do you want, Peter?
The way they're using
I want
his
to go back on my
abilities-
trip with the
if
girl who I
possible,
really like. And
the way they're using Mysterio's abilities really make me think that he may be like alt-universe Doc Strange.
Oh,
Because
he
he's
could
doing
be a
a lot of-
magician.
Because he's doing a lot of sorcerer level stuff here, and it doesn't look like the visual effects we know of from the Mysterio from the animated series.
So he could be a sorcerer supreme from another.
Or just a sorcerer, because you don't necessarily have to be a sorcerer supreme.
That's true.
I mean, look at Wong. He's pretty awesome, and he's able to do some crazy stuff too.
That's a good point.
And the way the different stuff is rotating and what he's using to fly as well as block and try to attack, it makes me think it's more sorcerer related than special effects and technology.
That's actually a good point. Good point. I'm really curious. I like how modern Mysterio looks, but also true to the comic book.
And we still get the fishbowl.
We still get the fishbowl, and I love the fishbowl. Love it. He's not as theatrical as the one in the comics, but I still enjoy it.
It's okay. And we get
I want
Joe.
to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel.
MJ.
I
am Spider-Man.
What?
She knew?
MJ finds out. Oh my god! I'm actually surprised they
It took this long?
not even this, but like this and a lot of other points in the trailer. I'm surprised that we're getting these reveals in the trailer, which makes me believe there are a lot more reveals in the movie that we're just not seeing, or they haven't been teed up for us. So this is very interesting. But the fact that, and it's, I would have imagined that, especially from the first Homecoming, every time he left, you could clearly see that MJ has a sort of thing for him, and
Especially when she's always showing up in places where he's either miserable or needs some help as far as emotional support.
and which clearly shows that she's been paying attention. So while this is, I think, spoiled a little bit in the trailer, it is not far-fetched. It's like for us, the audience, to believe, especially if you've seen Homecoming, to say, okay, yeah, she probably could figure it out.
Yeah.
She's a smart girl.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right.
Now, the other thing I want to say about that could be a red herring. Now we're
They-
doing.
Because Marvel's put fake things in trailers before.
Yes, we've been led astray with some of the stuff in trailers before, so let's not forget about that either.
Yeah, like the Hulk running with all the Wakandans,
Yes.
and it was
Ooh, boy,
really
that was
just
good.
Hulk Buster.
That was good. That was good.
Not be ready, but this is my responsibility.
Okay, got a pod like a better shot of Mysterio, and you make a good point. The way he's holding his hands, and you can see some of the symbols. He could be.
And Marvel's all about the hand thing when people are doing something special. Mm-hmm. Like Spidey's got the thwip, Doctor Strange does the the motions.
What are the? Does his hands like that?
Yeah. I mean, even T'Challa has like this thing he does to extend the claws.
Yep, he does. You're right.
So Marvel's all about the hand thing.
But it's this is a great shot again. Like I said earlier, for being real life, but also still saying comic accurate. I love the helmet. I love the swirls in there. I love how his outfit has the similar colors and whatnot. But your theory could hold water about him being a sorcerer. So
I hope I'm right, because that would be a more interesting route to go instead of just like, it's a Sinister Six, we fooled you.
But that also could explain if he was manipulating the elementals.
Yeah,
that could explain that a lot.
Saving the world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die.
We're gonna go back because you've made this point. I think we made the point before. Okay, the glasses.
Yeah.
So for eagle-eyed people in watching this trailer, those glasses are Tony Stark's glasses from
like the
Infinity
super
War.
high-tech ones.
Yeah, with Friday embedded in, like Friday, what's going on? Those are the glasses. So it's clear those themes. I think Tony not being there and Peter having to move on and become the hero he was meant to be is going to be a big thread in Far From Home.
I wonder if they're giving him full access to all of Tony's AIs and technology.
I'm curious. We'll freeze frame on another piece here. I'm curious of that as well.
Oh my god. I just always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger.
The world needs the next Iron Man.
Okay, yeah, that part right there, like in the comment you hear, like, so we freeze frame here. He's clearly in this room. It's got this AI that looks like maybe an overlay of the Iron Spider.
Mm-hmm, like the gauntlet, yeah. Dude, that is nuts. I really want to know what is going on. It looks like he's working on the suit. Like if you look on the screen there.
And remember, I'm curious if kind of Peter has always been like the more mechanical engineer. Type in the comic books, and if
in the first movie, they're like, yeah. So who designed it? He's like, I did for the web fluid, and it's like because he was saying that Stark was saying the tensile strength was off the charts. It's like, and so you're using the web fluid to show he's smart.
Yep, but I also think that in the movie, like Tony dying and the impact it had on him could drive him to be like his character in the comics, where he's a very big mechanical engineer, all the tech, the gadgetry, the gear, very much like the Spider-Man PS4 game,
bro.
Like where he's a tech wizard. I think that could be the route they're going with, which is awesome, especially if he has resources to Tony's tech, because that could be the other thing. What if we see in following a storyline in the comics? What if we see when Tony passes, we never got a will. So what if as part of the will he leaves a part of his company to Pete and it becomes Parker Industries?
That would be cool.
That could be the test bed for that.
Or maybe Pepper hires him because she's the CEO.
That's true. Okay, yeah. Oh, good point. Ooh,
now
man.
Gwyneth Paltrow won't be in there. But, Happy could just say, well, she did hire you. You got a job to do. Yeah. And then, boom, that cements it.
There you go.
Iron Man.
You going to step up or not?
All right, pause. The noir suit. Is this on, like just something they threw together real quick? Did Fury make this in case he needed him to do some stealth work? Like...
I feel like that would be more the case because it's a clear stealth suit for nighttime activities. Got the glove. I'm sure I know in the first trailer he does a thing and it like pops up over his eyes. If maybe that's some infrared or night vision.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Dude, I really want to know more about this film, and July can't get here soon enough.
I cannot. Oh, man, cannot. I'm also curious as well. Well, as let's get to this last thing here. How does he fight the elementals? Like, is it like just like, okay, this is Molten Man, let me drag him to the water. This is Hydro Man, let me, I don't know, send electricity through his body or whatnot. This is.
I mean, you're gonna have to figure a way to either electrify him, like wet the other one down. Who knows?
Or use the elements against him. I have no idea.
Well, he's smart.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get you guys out of here. Get on the jet. Who are you?
I love the new
Spider-Man.
Quinjet
You work
too.
for Spider-Man? I work with Spider-Man, not for.
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man.
He looks so angry in that scene.
I
Insinuating.
love the cap that I got of his face.
Oh, Favreau. I love kind of the crazy hair going on, too. That's wonderful.
Oh, man.
Spider-Man. New plan.
That's a few $1 million time frame.
Oh, yeah. And July 2nd, we do not have to wait long.
No, but it feels like it's forever.
I know. It feels like it was when we were getting to Endgame, and I'm like, oh my god, please, Endgame, hurry.
Is it
Please.
bad that I'm more stoked for Spider-Man Far From Home than I was for Endgame?
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, Endgame was a culmination of a story arc that took, 11 years to tell, but I feel like Spider-Man's always had this place in my heart.
Okay.
And so it's one of those like, oh man, are we getting real Spider-Man?
I'm excited to see what happens with on the events of Endgame in the wrap up of Phase 3 in the Infinity Saga, and kind of coming to a close, and seeing what the next saga is going to be, what the next MacGuffin is going to be. Flipping there, guys. Any other final thoughts you got on the trailer? I love this trailer. It was really great, and especially after seeing Endgame, this really teased that movie up as like, you want to find out what happens after Endgame?
You gotta come see this movie.
It sets up, I think I heard it perfectly somewhere online, that this trailer really sets up Spider-Man Far From Home to be the epilogue to Infinity War and Endgame. Kind of that small little story after you've read the main book. It's that story after the fact that kind of tees you up for something for the future, or to let you know what happens after the fact.
Yep.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
But awesome trailer, awesome react. Love the first episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to React, or our new React videos here on youtube.com/rocketpunchgo. Please, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe here on our YouTube page. That way you can find out when we update more videos. We've got a lot more YouTube content coming to you guys as well. But don't forget, if you want to find all the content, not just our YouTube videos, but our podcasts, our streams, the whole shebang, make sure you head over to rocketpunchgo.com. Check all of that content out. You want to make sure you don't miss a beat with anything that we make for you guys. But that's all we've got for you today. We'll catch you on the next React.